Now, see, my topic you already know, it is the probability and statistics, and the subject code, as you can see, it is BSM 301. And see, in the topic I have written pre-test. Pre-test means I could have written introductory class, but I wrote pre-test because my entire class is based upon this entire class which I'm going to take right now is based on pre-test. Pre-test means the test which I've already given you through Google form, and probably you were actually very much confused to whether sir was going to add these marks to any kind of assessment related to WBUT. If you are thinking so, then I must say that it is not like that. Although your justification, your fear is, I respect your fear because teachers are very unpredictable creatures. What they do, you cannot predict at all. And if their mood is on, then they can behave very softly, and if their mood is off, then they can become furious. But I assure you, and as a proof, I've already mentioned in the Google Classroom that I'm not going to add these assessments, these marks of yours in any kind of assessment. But henceforth, if I take any examination, there will be a pre-notice, and those marks will be added. Okay, I shall try to add them. I shall try to take the exam through Google form, and there will be some specific time, and you have to finish these the examination in proper time. And there will be there can be lots of examinations. I'm not saying ki after taking 1 week class I'll take an exam. I may take an exam. It depends upon with if I'm able to set the question paper, I can take the exam. But these exams these exams will be have minimum marks, and they will be added subsequently to your assessment to WBT. I have not yet decided how I shall judge your performance. How will I add those marks? What will be the calculation? I have not yet decided, but that is a plan. Actually, not everything goes according to plan. We change accordingly. We change plans accordingly. Okay. A few months ago, we didn't know that this situation would occur. So we have to be very probabilistic in our mind setup. So, and hopefully we are doing probability course. So you will learn by yourself what I mean to say. Now let us begin. To begin with, you see that I took an exam of yours in through Google form, and I put several 10 questions over there with MCQ types of MCQ types, and 4 options were there. You selected the options, and I have pasted all the questions along with their answers here. You can see my screen that all the answers, all the questions are given, all the correct answers are given. Only thing you can see over here that the first question, which was very confusing in nature, that question's answer is actually not definitely known. What is the probability of getting head when a coin is tossed? Answer is not definitely known. I have put a exclamatory symbol over here. Why? You see, if you believe me or not, probably you will not uh, get my point right now. But this particular problem is the base of the entire course. Okay, on the basis of this particular problem, the entire course is based. Okay, I shall prove it when the proper time will come. Now, why I have mentioned why over here, why this exclamatory sign is present, I shall come to this point today, later on. But let us now scroll down and let me show you a statistics. This class is statistics class, and I'm going to show you statistics, a concrete practical statistics based upon this particular examination. Now, let me scroll down. All the answers are given. You will get this particular note by the evening. I shall post it in Google Classroom. This boy's name is, probably you know him. This boy's name is Rohan. Now he belongs to ECB, and he mailed me actually, and you can read what he said. He said, "Sir, answer of seventh question is half because some of the student participate in at least one language is 32 plus 36 minus 8 equals to 60 by 120, which is half." When I said the question, I actually wrongly selected the right answer. So when he got the answer by solving the problem. He was not getting the full mark for that, so he became confused and he mailed me. Okay, immediately I rectified the question, I reset the question, and everything was all right. But I was very happy, and at the same time, I was very happy because he was very sincere. You all are very sincere, and at the same time, I saw something which was contradictory in nature. When I decided, initially I talked to Raijul of ECE, who is the CR of ECA, and Rohan, because I got their numbers only. Last night I got other two CR's numbers, so I beg pardon because I couldn't contact with you. Immediately after getting the number, I actually created a WhatsApp group, you know very well. So when I was talking to Raijul and Rohan, they said, "Sir, we don't know probability and statistics. How can you take our exam? We will not be able to give the exam." Now this Rohan, he told me this, and you see, he has solved the problem. He has solved the problem, and very correctly he has solved the problem. So he was contradicting his particular. He was not. He was confused. He doesn't know what will be the nature of the question. He doesn't know how much he should know. How much do I expect from him? Did I expect from him? But he knew. You knew the answer. All you knew the answer, and you know, which is very confusing and very satisfactory from from my perspective is that when I see these statistics, you can see responses. 84 responses are there. Now, I'm coming to this particular point. Why 84? But you see the statistics. You see what is the average score. Mean, you are going to learn mean in statistics class. Mean score is 7.02. Median, probably it is a kind of measure of central tendency. So median is 7. I don't know what is the difference between mean and median. Probably I know, but today is not the appropriate time to discuss this. When the time comes, I shall definitely discuss. But I know median is a kind of average measurement. So this particular statistics which I've got from Google, it is showing me the average number of average marks obtained by the students and the median marks obtained by the students. And you see, both the marks are very similar to one another. Very little difference is in between them. Average is 7.02 and median is 7. Very negligible. You see, very negligible. According to mathematics, it's very negligible, but not according to statistics. Zero point zero 0.02 counts. And range is given. The marks which students obtained range from 0 to 10. And this is your graph. This is your graph. You have your performance. You see a thin line, a very thin line over here. Zero. None has got zero. Very funny. None has got zero. None has got one. None has got three. Or probably one student has got zero, one, two, one, and two. Okay. Who I think they casually gave the exam. That's why they got it. Otherwise, you see the performance. First block 3, second block 4, third block 5, and this block you see, this is 10. This diagram is called bar diagram. This is not this diagram is not histogram because these bars are separated from one another. You can see the gap in between them. Okay. Now, okay. So another the thing which amazed me is that none of the students got zero. But Rohan, according to Rohan and Raijul, they said ki sir we don't know. The students people are saying ki you just start from the beginning. I'll definitely start from the beginning. I shall ensure that you must understand what I say and what are there in the syllabus. I shall definitely start from the beginning. But they said ki we don't know statistics, but your result, your performance contradicts that. Here must mention two things. Okay, first thing is that somewhere somehow in maybe in school I learned that there are different kinds of measure of central tendency. One is called mean, another is called median, another is called mode. But you see in Google form, mode is not there. Okay, they have not shown you the mode. I can see the mode is present, but it is not being shown as a value in the figure. Why is it so? Why is it so? See, my last question of the performance test was which of the measures of central tendency do you think the best, mean, median, or mode? The answer is depends on the situation. Now, that gives this my answer to my question. Google probably thinks that mode is not appropriate to the given situation. If I know the median, if I know the average so-called mean, then it will be all right. No, it's not actually acceptable. But Google thinks that. It doesn't mean I think like Google. I may I may think that the mode is important also. Okay, so definitely selecting mean, median, and mode depends on the situation. This is the first thing. Okay. Second point is that why the response is 84. We know in ECA 60 students are there, in ECB 60 students are there approximately. So 120 students are there. So why responses have been taken for just 84 students? And this among these 84 students, some are from ECB and some are from ECA. Why is it so? Because I was afraid. I was afraid of I was afraid of including all the students because you see, very funny thing happened. Very funny thing happened 2 days ago. What happened? I don't have the proof of that, but I can say you it happened, and you have to believe me if you want to. That this average, you won't believe me that this average marks of the students was 4.03, and this median mark was 5. And as the time went on progressing linearly forward, then this average kept on increasing from 4 to 5, then to 6, then to 7. Median kept on increasing from 5 to 6 to 6.3, from 6.10, 6.9, and then 7. Okay, like this, and I became very much afraid. Oh my God, what is happening? I shall not be able to justify what I mean to say, because otherwise, if I keep on, if I keep this examination on, at a particular time will come when the students will all the students will get 10 and only one block will be there and no other statistics, because something is happening behind this particular picture, behind this screen. Something is happening, I don't know what it is. Then I talked to someone from my home, one of my family members, and he or she says probably they are copying, or probably they are calling their friends one another, and the person, it is very easy to identify the person who has got 10 out of 10. So probably he is helping them out, or they are taking help from books or from Google, or they are asking their seniors, or blah 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 blah. But I was afraid. I said to myself, you must stop now. Okay, if you want to get a favorable picture of what of your statistics, then you must stop. So I reset the date, and I only took the responses of 84 students. Just not to, it was not like I didn't want other people to perform. I knew, you knew the mark was not going to be added, but I was afraid because people were improving. You were improving. And again, I'm saying the teachers are very unpredictable creature. Now I became very much jealous of you. So I stopped. Now, here you see, I have already mentioned what I'm actually, I have mentioned over here, and I have yellow marked it. Why mode has not been shown by Google? Why is it so? I don't know. I am not going to reply to this question right now. When the proper time will come, we'll definitely discuss. Second is that I got another statistics from Google. What is the most missed question by the students? Question number one was most missed. Most missed means out of 84 students, only 38 performed well, so correctly. I don't say ki these 38 people know the answer, or knew the answer, or they are very good students or bright students. I'm not saying, I'm not going to malign anybody, but somehow they got the correct answer. Okay, so I'm not interested about their way of getting the answer correctly, but what I'm interested about is that this percentage is very poor. Okay, what is the percentage? How many people could answer this particular question correctly? You see, the percentage is, this percentage is only 45.2%. 45.2% is the answer. This percentage of people got this answer correct. Now, what is it? Why this question? I have mentioned one problem of one question over here. Why was question number one a frequently missed question? Obviously, because I it is quite expected the student would miss this particular question, because this is the base of what I'm going to teach you in this particular syllabus. You don't know the answer. Probably you have not. Probably you have not thought in that way. Probably your teachers didn't show you the path that you in this direction you might think. So I'm going to show you this particular thing. I'm going to discuss this particular. I'm going to fill up this loophole in this particular session. Not today's session. I'm talking about the entire session of what semester. And another statistics I got. This statistics is this one. Is an Excel sheet which I got from the Google form, which shows you the data, the chart, the distribution, the with the names of the students and their university roll number, their scores, their serial numbers, their stream, their sections, semester, everything. You may say, why did you paste it? Okay, there are some reasons for doing that. What is the reason? I have observed something in this particular statistics. I have yellow marked this portion. You see ECA and ECB. Ayush Raj, I don't know whether he belongs to ECA or ECB, but Ayush Raj has written only ECA, and this other Singh is written has written only ECB. What I mean, what I want to say to you is that these two people and some other are of, of their kind are there. They did not follow the instruction properly. When I asked to fill up the form, I mentioned you must write stream, section, and semester. They didn't mention the semester. Okay, so probably they were too busy with their household works because nowadays we have to do a lot of household works, unfortunately. So they were probably busy, and that's why they miss it. Okay, so therefore I yellow marked it. Other people have properly mentioned, some in bold, some in normal characters. They mentioned somehow the stream, semester, and section. Oh my God! I can now see a student who has written EE. Okay, probably he missed C. Okay, Oishik Mukherjee. Confusing. Okay, there are some other students who were very confusing. Four students I detected very confusing. One is called Akriti. I don't know her. Her roll number is 99 and she has written EIE. Now I'm confused whether she is definitely from EIE or she missed C. Instead of writing C, she wrote EIE. I don't know. So she is confusing. Then there is a boy or girl whose name is XYZ and whose roll number is 1234 and whose stream is also XYZ. So he is also very confusing. Okay, another confused person. Let us meet. Another confused person. I have named him or her as QWERTY keypad. His serial number is 28. He has got 4. His name is ABCD and his roll number is 1. And his name is, I have given him a name. His name is QWERTY keypad. Okay, now this QWERTY keypad, this particular person, okay, so, and there is a very unscrupulous person who is present in this particular statistics also. Let me introduce this unscrupulous person to you. This is myself. This person is myself. This person is so bad. He also gave the examination by himself. So his serial number is 42. His name is Dr. Shobhik Roy. His roll number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and his stream is faculty. He also gave this exam. He's the unscrupulous of the lot. He's the most unscrupulous person. Now, what I mean to say is that my actual point is that when I select a data, when I select a sample, this kind of things happen. Some people take the sampling casually, miss something, or don't give proper information. Eavesdropping are there. Unscrupulous persons come and give meaningless feedbacks, etc., etc. So if you want a correct statistics, then you have to select, extract out those things, and you have to throw it out totally, because these people, these EIE, XYZ, QWERTY, KeyPad, and Shobhik Roy, these people are so bad, they are going to affect the statistics. Okay, they are going to affect the statistics, and your statistics will give a wrong result. It will provide you a wrong result. So you have to extract out them and you throw them, neglect them. So in statistics, Don't, if you are a statistician, don't ever think that whenever you are going to collect the statistics, everything will be all right, everything will be smooth, and nothing sort of unwanted things happen. Anything can happen in statistics. You have to be very careful. Statistics is a very easy subject to learn, but it is also very difficult to use. If you don't know the proper use of that, then you will be, your judgment will be wrong. In statistics, in mathematics, what happened when we try to divide a number by zero, you don't get the answer because math says it cannot be happen. Statistics will not say this kind of thing. It's very confusing. It will give you the answer, but maybe the answer is meaningless. Okay, the answer is meaningless with respect to your situation, but statistics will misguide you. The statistics is a very manipulative subject. Nowadays, in this COVID-19 situation, there are lots of newspapers, lots of news channels. When the situation started a few months ago, I used to watch all the news channels and I used to read newspapers, but now I have stopped completely. I don't see the news because I have become confused. I don't know what to believe and what to not. Who is telling the lie? What is the motive behind it? I am totally confused. And when yesterday news came in the statesman that it said ki India is not, hard immunity is not suitable for India. Okay, India cannot achieve hard immunity. HERD, hard immunity, is a very well-known term in biostatistics. Okay, so until unless vaccination comes, you just maintain the social distance. Now, the person who is saying is a minister. He is saying this herd immunity is not possible in India because India's population is huge. How do you know that herd immunity is not possible? Who told you the statistics? Okay, did you judge it properly? Did you do the proper statistics? Okay, what is the motive behind that? What is your motive? Okay, we don't know. We don't know what is right, what is wrong, what is lie, what is truth. So we are confusing. But we must tell ourselves that okay, whenever I shall do a statistics, I should be very much clear, I should be very much responsible and very much sincere enough to do the statistics. I shall throw out this kind of elements, uh, unsocial elements from like Shobik Rai from out of the society, and I will we shall provide the good statistics. This should be our motto when doing the statistics. And lastly, last but one, and today's introductory topic is that the question, analysis of the missed question. Now, what was the question? I asked you, what is the probability? What is the probability when a coin is tossed? Okay, so uh, immediately, if you ask this question immediately, people will say ki, the answer is half. But they forget ki the answer can be half for both head and tail only if they are equally probable. And this equal probability comes along with unbiasedness of the coin. So if you are saying the answer is half, that means you are believing that the coin we are tossing with is unbiased. Now, why? How can you say? My question is how do you know that the coin is unbiased? Who told you? You can put several of your logics like, sir, this coin looks very good. It doesn't have the shoulder-like characteristics of having heads on both of its sides and tails on both of it, or tails of both of its sides. But and it looks very it's very shiny and etc etc. But none of this logic will hold because these are not appropriate logic. These are not scientific basis. No way you can say that the coin is unbiased. There is no way. Whenever we say the probability of getting head is half, then we are assuming that the coin to be unbiased. Probably you have heard a problem of kind of P and NP type of problems. P means uh, what are those problems? Those problems are like something is given, you are just you are just uh, actually testing whether results come out of it or not. You can do it, but if I say okay, you uh, try to analyze this theory or try to find out the theory, you are unable to do so. It often happens with computer programming. So P equal to N, P not equals to NP, P equals to NP. These problems are yet unsolved problems. Here also, if I give you a coin and if I say that is, see, I have given you a coin and this coin is unbiased, you can test my assumption. But if I give you a coin, if I put a coin in your hand and I say, is it unbiased? You cannot say it. If I say, if this coin is unbiased, you will be able to nullify me or accept me. But if I say, see, this coin, I'm giving you this coin and it is unbiased, is it unbiased? Then it will not be able, it will not be easier for you to, you'll not be able to give me the proper reply. Okay, so that is, this problem is a kind of T equal to NP problem. So whenever we just do statistics, my time is running out. Its countdown has started already. I will try to finish today's class within this time limit. You don't have to join again. So when these particular things happen, okay, so what we say, we do statistics on the basis of certain assumptions, and these assumptions are known as hypotheses. So at the end of this course, you will try to judge yourself by asking the question whether you know how to do the testing of hypothesis or not. Okay, we shall come to this particular chapter later on. That's why this problem is very important and it was the most missed question in the performance test. Lastly, the question, the very famous question, which I have mentioned over here, highlighted also, is why do we need statistics and do electronics and communication engineering students really need to learn statistics? Now, point number one, if I, since I'm a teacher of statistics and mathematics, I shall praise my subject. It's obvious. And if you ask me, why should I learn, then my immediate answer will be, it is in your syllabus of WBT, so you must learn it. But apart from that, I must tell you something else. Can you identify this picture? It's a picture of a movie. It's a very well-known movie. Probably you have not heard its name. Its name is Contact. Okay, and the person you see over here sitting is female protagonist. It's her name is Jodie Foster. We have seen her performance in Silence of the Lambs. We have seen her performance in Elysium. Okay, so she's a very well-known popular actress in Hollywood. This movie is a science fiction. Okay, and she is actually an astrobiologist and a radiologist also. And behind this hero and heroine, I can see several of this type of these antennas. These antennas are called radio telescope, which capture the signal from the outer space. Now, the signals are captured and they judge whether this signal is our well-known signals, are from our well-known signals, or they are being sent by some extraterrestrial kind of beings. Okay, now how do they do this? How do they analyze this radio signals except received by radio telescope? That has not explained in this particular movie because it is a science fiction. Or and if director starts explaining this kind of thing, then this science fiction will no longer be a science fiction, it will become a documentary. Now it is our job, our job is this unpredictable people's job to explain why this kind of thing, why, how the statistics happen over here. Okay, here also what happens is that radio telescope is capturing all the kinds of signals. Okay, and what she does, she groups all the signals separately. Okay, group 1, group 2, group 3 type of signal, group 4 type of signals, etc., etc. And she does a hypothesis. She has received this new kind of signal and she hypothesizes probably this signal is from extraterrestrial beings. Now she keeps on repeating her experiment from next 1 year or 2 year or 3 years. Okay, and she comes to a kind of judgment whether her hypothesis is wrong or right or whatever, or or is cannot be said anything. So that's how it is done. It's just a glimpse of how statistics is applied in real life. One of the several applications of. I have presented this in a very vague manner. Okay, so in this weekend, I suggest you to download this movie, watch and enjoy. Okay, and before I conclude my today's class, I must say कि I have posted many things in Google Classroom. I have posted a book Okay, books, you download the book and you start reading. Okay, you have to have some book with you. That book is has been provided, syllabus has been provided. You know, your EC department applied for NBA, so course file is also there. By next week you will be getting the course files. And I also asked you to download the statistical statistical software. R is a very useful software which is nowadays being used. Okay, if you uh, go for higher studies in outside universities or outside India, or you do any kind of online courses in EDX and Coursera, you find courses like statistics with R, etc. R is very well-known software. Statistics can also be done by Excel also. Then SPSS software is there, Python is there, R is also there. So I asked you just to download this software so that you can have a glimpse of that, how it works, performs. If you do not have the facilities like desktop and laptop, then you don't have to worry, because this particular course is not a practical course. I'm not going to ask you to write a program, or not going to give you an assignment of kind of things you have to submit by. If you don't download our software, you'll be in trouble. No, no, no. I'll not be I'll not do this kind of Hitler kind of things. Okay, yeah, whenever the time suits you or whenever you think it's feasible, if you find time, you can download, you can check, you can get information. I shall provide you the information on R, and you can download and you can check, you can test by yourself, you can enjoy by yourself. So this was my introductory class of today. From next week onwards, I shall try my classes. I have to prepare, because online, taking a physical class, for us, for me, it doesn't need any preparation, but taking online class needs lots of preparation. What to say, what not to say, limited time limits. Within this time frame, I have to finish. Okay, and this, along with Zoom, a whiteboard comes. A mathematical equation, writing mathematical equation is very difficult. So I don't know. I have to tackle all these kind of things, and I'll try to optimize the situation. So from next week onwards, I'm going to start my uh, from some topic, and I'm going to discuss that. Okay, I hope you will enjoy. Okay, whatever, you can ask me any question, any point of time, always open to all different kinds of questions. So, and plus my only condition is that be sincere, be serious. Uh, you I am also, I'll be cooperative with you, you'll try to cooperate with me. Don't tell a lie. Because it will not be possible. So you are present but you are not attending the classes, and so I'll not be able to justify my class, and etc etc whatever. So you know what I mean to say. You are mature enough. I like you very much, and you are just awesome. So so therefore, but online examinations will be there, and you will be notified before the examination. You will be given time, and you don't have to worry about it. In whatever way you need my help, I am going to help you. Definitely, I'm going to help you in every kind of way. So with this, I'm going to end my today's session. Stay safe, stay healthy, and you have written all your roll numbers over here.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir,
Yes,
excuse me,
yes,
sir.
yes, yes, yes,
Rajiv,
yes, yes.
sir.
Yeah.
Is this book available, sir? This John A. Freon's Mathematical Statistics. I mean, is it available in the market, or it's just the soft copy that you posted in the Google Classroom?
No, no. This book is available this book is available in the market, and this book you can probably you can uh, buy it from Amazon also, or Flipkart also, or you this book is available in our college library also. Soft copy is there. Everything. This book is available, and if you don't find this book, I can give you another book. Okay, so you don't have to be worried. This was mentioned in your syllabus also. That's why I mentioned it over. If you're not comfortable
Okay,
with
sir.
this book, I can give you another book. Okay. So with this,
Okay,
I'm
sir.
going to
Thank you, sir.
conclude today's class. Bye. Tata.
Bye, sir. Yeah.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Tata,
Bye,
sir.
sir. Good day, sir.
Yes.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye, sir.